Welcome to Mars.
All right, welcome back to Mars Radio. I'm here with my next guest. My next guest is a cameraman, videographer, entrepreneur, inspirer. He's a motivational speaker. He does it all. He goes by the name of Kyle, and on Instagram, VisualsByKyles. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Mars Radio platform, sir.
Hey man, what's up with y'all, man? It's VBK or VisualsByKyles, man. What's up with y'all?
All right, and Kyle, so where are you from, man?
Richmond. I'm from Richmond, California.
Richmond, California. Okay.
Yes,
is that where you were born and raised?
Nah, I was really born in Castro Valley and everything.
Uh-huh.
I was born out there, and then I moved out to Richmond and everything.
How old were you when you moved to Richmond?
Probably like, I was young, like probably like when I was like, probably when I really got out when I was young, because I was in foster home and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
So I got adopted when I was like 1 or 2 for sure.
So from Castro Valley, you moved out to Richmond when you were like 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3 for sure.
Okay, and you said you were adopted, so you didn't grow up with your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what happened to your parents?
So, with my parents, I guess, like, honestly, I don't think she just wasn't ready. Like, I felt
you
like.
say she, you mean your mom?
Yeah, my mom. I feel like she just wasn't ready and everything.
So she just gave you up for adoption?
Mm-hmm.
And where was your dad at?
My dad, I don't know. I don't know where he was at. But now though, like, I'm older now, and I met both of them now, so we got a good little relationship that we got going on.
What kind of talk was that? Like, hey, yo, what happened?
It's just like, no, like, when that happened, so with that, like, my mom now, like, that took care of me and that adopted me, pretty much, like, so pretty much how it went down, pretty much, my mom now knew my grandma and stuff. So, like, since my mom and dad, like, left, and they, did what they did, they was young. So my grandma was like, oh, you trying to, like, take care of my, grandbaby and everything.
Yeah.
So, they took me in, and then, yeah.
Okay, so who adopted you?
Like,
you had an adopted family, or your adopted mom?
Mom and dad.
Okay, so your adopted mom and dad. How was it growing up with them being adopted?
It was nothing different. Everything was just normal, and then like I just thought like nothing of it. Like,
so you couldn't really tell as a kid that you were adopted.
I really couldn't tell until like I started realizing little stuff like
different last names.
Yeah, different last names, and like I look different. I mean, they Filipino too, but you could. I started to sense it, and I started to get my mind open even more.
Yeah.
Like, okay, something a little.
How old do you think you were when you realized that you were adopted?
Middle school.
Middle school.
Okay.
And did you have any like trials and tribulations or mental issues dealing with the fact that you were adopted?
Yeah, I for sure did. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of fights?
Not fights, but just like, fights with just like family or just in general?
Just like at school, you know how kids will be assholes.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, that's deep. Honestly, like when I was like figuring it out in middle school and stuff, yeah, like I started getting into trouble a little bit, and because I just feel like I had that like
rebellious.
Yeah, rebellious. I'm like, dang, like they didn't want me, like what the heck? Not saying like they didn't want me, but I'm just saying though, like it's just like dang, like when I found that out, like I said in middle school, I was just like dang, like it just made me rebellious and like upset.
For sure. Well, I mean,
like,
that's a lot for a kid to deal with. Like everybody else has their mom. Some even have their mom and dad.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with the fact that, somebody else had to step into that responsibility. Did you ever talk to anybody about that, or did you just kind of figure out how to deal with it as a kid on your own?
I just honestly like I had to figure it out, but then like I wanted to talk to them, but it just like I couldn't because it's just like awkward. I just wanted to figure awkward, and I just wanted to figure it out too. I knew I could figure it out. So
growing up adopted, would you say that you had as good of a life as you could ask for? Yeah. Because some kids that are adopted, they have horror stories of getting mistreated and abused and stuff. Were you taken care of well and everything?
Yeah, I was taken care of.
Okay, well, thank God for that, right?
Yeah, thank God for that.
And shout out to your foster parents that stepped up.
I really do appreciate them a lot.
That's what's up.
And it's like, I built a lot of characterism, like just learning about myself and just understanding like who I am and just where I came from and everything too.
Right.
So it's just I'm grateful for that too.
That's what's up. Salute to them. So growing up as a kid, what kind of a teenager were you? Were you like the nerdy type? Were you gangs? Were you like into girls, sports? What were you into?
Honestly, like when I was like in high school, you said high school?
Yeah, yeah.
When I was in high school, like I was really like I hung out with a certain crowd, but then like you know when you get into high school, you start separating with certain stuff and certain people. But dang, like
no, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Like like pretty much when you got your certain friends when you were in middle school and stuff, but you start separating and you start venturing out into different things.
For sure. What kind of stuff did you venture into, Kyle?
I ain't gonna lie. I was more into like I was really into like the women and like the girls and like you know focusing on my work and stuff. But you know I was still a little bad kid and stuff. But I was really focused on like the girls.
So you were a ladies' man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. What's your ideal type of woman?
My ideal type of woman, like you could break that down,
like let's say me, I like blondes, blue eyes, long legs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like what's your type of woman?
I mean, honestly, like now that I'm like clear minded and everything now, you like I don't it's a certain type that I want. It ain't just I'm not what's it called? I'm not picky, like you know, I'm not picky of any race or none of that. Ooh, shoot. But like I'm not picky or nothing. It's just like
Kyle, answer the question. What kind of girls do you like, bro?
I mean, you gotta bring something to the table. I ain't gonna
you like a girl with drive.
Yeah, with
maybe
drive and just motivation, something that she could do with herself, entrepreneur, like real
something. So you like the mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. You want a girl with some sense,
exactly.
Maybe a little bit of class and respect.
Exactly.
Knows how to present herself. Exactly. Somebody that's not going to make Kyle look bad.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not all about the looks to you.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. This is your fantasy. You can have it however you want, right?
Yeah.
So you want a good-looking girl with some brains and some respect.
Exactly.
See, that should be a standard, right? All men should want that.
Exactly. And it's like, man, oh man, that's real
Speak
shit.
on it. You know you want to.
Nah, it's real shit though, cause it's like, if like, for example, we got a name for ourselves out here, and we carry ourselves a certain way. So if you acting a certain way, like, oh, I'm gonna get drunk and do all this stuff, like you can't be around me. I need you to carry yourself to a certain standard,
right.
Higher self. If you getting money, focus on getting your money, and we could build something that we could really build up to.
Yeah.
Not just something where we're just gonna be having fun and fucking around and just, you know, I could cuss.
Yeah, you can say whatever you need to.
But it's just like, you know, messing around, just not holding yourself accountable for certain things, like, you know.
Right. They can't be out here fucking up your brand.
Exactly.
You work hard for your name, bro.
Exactly.
I feel it. I feel the same way, bro. I got to be able to take my woman out and not be embarrassed when I'm on my drive home. Mm-hmm. Right? If she makes me look bad or embarrasses me, that's not the one for me.
Exactly.
I feel it. So, growing up, you were a ladies' man. Obviously, you still are, right? What made you want to get into doing music videos?
Honestly, it was my cousin Renzo. Like, you know, I was like, when I graduated and anything, you know, I was working and stuff, but I wasn't really doing nothing. Mm-hmm. And I was just outside, you know, selling weed and just, you know, being a regular ass dude, like, you know, and being with my girl and stuff. But then one day I walked in the barbershop. He was like, bro, why don't you just start shooting music videos? And I'm like, what the heck? That's weird. Like, I don't want to do that. Honestly, I didn't want to do it. But then he was like, bro, just try it. I'll give you my camera and my MacBook. And then just do what you got to do.
That's all you need to start, right?
Exactly.
What was the camera?
It was a Sony 5100.
Okay.
120 HD camera.
1020?
I was like
1080?
1080.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this is crazy. I'm like, but I'm looking, I'm like, damn, this is clean.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I did know how to edit a little bit because back then I used to, you know, back in the days and like when YouTube first came out, they had like the creator studio.
Yeah.
You put the clips together and everything. I was interested by that. And I was just okay with computers and I always liked it.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah, like that.
Do you remember what the first video that you did was?
Music video?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first music video, it's on my YouTube still. It's my boy, I shot for my boy Yanni Bands, RP Yanni Bands. But I shot for him and everything. And yeah, and then it went up to like 2K, like 2,000 views. I was like, what? Is this real? I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, heck no, I can't believe. And I just did it out of nothing though.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know what I was doing. Like I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, so fast forward nowadays, you doing type videos for big artists and stuff.
And
so
then,
what is it that has worked for you to get better?
Being more consistent, like posting more videos and just talking to other videographers too, getting more game and just taking their little game and putting it into your view on how you want to view your picture when you shoot.
So you network with other videographers.
Yeah, for sure. You got to
get a little bit of sauce from them.
Mm-hmm.
So are videographers open to learning and sharing the tips of the trade and everything with you, or do you guys keep the secrets from each other?
I'm gonna keep it real. Some people do keep secrets, but some people don't, and it's like, man, we all here to help each other at the end of the day.
Right.
I want to see everybody win. I don't want to just see. You feel me? I don't want to just. Oh yeah, I'm just gatekeeping. Just nah. I want to help everybody. I don't be trying to gatekeep nothing. Like I be just trying to make sure everybody win, and we all trying to get the same game that everybody be getting.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what equipment do you use nowadays, and what hardware are you? Or excuse me, what software are you editing on?
Right now, I use Adobe Premiere, and I use Final Cut and DaVinci for like the color grading, and then for my equipment, I got a Sony A7 III, I got a 30 millimeter, and then I got a fisheye 6.5 millimeter. I think that's 6.5 millimeter. I got it on Amazon, and then I got a RS3 Mini.
Okay.
And then I got a C-stand too. You guys gotta get that C-stand with the NAND light. I got 2 tube lights, and then I got a Bose S1 speaker. And that's a really good investment too. I feel like too. But that's what I'm working with right now.
That's what you're working with. What are some of the music videos that you've been doing lately?
Like who I shot for? Or just oh well, I mean, I'm working on Blaster. He's from Richmond, California, and I got one working with coming soon with 99. And then I got this artist from Stockton. His name what's his name? His name, they call him 30, but he's from North Stockton. He's really good. He just got out of jail and everything. He's been putting like a lot of work in. He's been really trying to build a name for himself. He got a name out there in the street, but now he's really trying to get into the industry of music and really trying to build himself up.
Right.
And I really respected that too.
So who else have you done videos for? What's your go over your discography a little bit, or your whatever you call that, your resume?
Shoot, honestly, I shot for everybody to where I shot for Yid from Oakland. I shot for Lavish D. Blaster.
Which one did you do for Yid?
Dang, that was a minute ago. I think it was a feature with or it was Lavish D feature with Yid. So,
okay.
So it was down. It was long like a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, I think.
That's what's up.
I forgot the name.
What's your favorite video that you've done?
Favorite video I've done. Oh, so it's not out yet, but it is coming soon. Shout out Rich City D, but it's this artist from Richmond named Rich City D. And we just shot it. We literally just shot it, and everything's done. We just waiting for the final stages of it to post it on Thizzler and everything. So watch that. That's coming soon.
That's what's up. You get a lot of your videos on Thizzler, huh?
Yeah, a little bit for sure, a little bit. But mainly, I be trying to post on my channel and just trying to build
your catalog.
Build my catalog.
That's what's up. So, what advice can you give to artists that are trying to shoot a video? Because nowadays, all the videos, not all of them, but a lot of the videos look similar. You know what I mean? What advice could you give to an artist if they're trying to book you to shoot a video, one that could stand out instead of just blending in like every other video on YouTube?
Man, so I feel like to make it different from everybody else, I feel like you gotta have real you gotta have props in there. You gotta have cars. You gotta have girls in there. You gotta make the vibe setting. You gotta make the setting look right. It can't just be you by yourself and just colored lights. That ain't no setting. You can't do it like that. You gotta have stuff that's gonna make it make sense. You gotta make it make sense.
Do you get a lot of artists that hit you up trying to do videos and they just by themselves, they ain't got no idea or no direction?
No idea, no direction.
What do you tell them?
I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I do be shooting it, but it's just like, honestly, like, man, like, next time we shoot, you gotta bring more stuff out and just more of like, you know, people.
You think that that's a budget thing, or it's just a lack of desire to be better, or what do you think the reason is for artists not putting in more?
Like, I don't want to say budget, but it's just like,
I mean, because it does take a couple dollars to get, you know, a place to shoot. It takes a couple dollars to get some models. It takes a couple dollars to, you know, have the props and stuff. So I think that artists nowadays, when they're doing videos, if they took that $500 that they pissed away the last 2 weekends at the club and they put that in a music video, and it's gonna last. That video is gonna be on YouTube until you take it down.
Exactly.
If I go blow $500 at the club for 2 weekends, that's it. Once I leave the club, my night is done.
It's gone.
If I invest that in a video, that shit could last, and you never know. That might be the one that takes off.
Exactly. And
so like, I know you don't want to say it, but I always say, you know, invest in yourself, man.
Invest in yourself.
And your video is part of you. It says a lot about you. You know what I mean?
It's your story.
It's your story. And then you being the videographer, if you have a budget, your vision is going to be a lot bigger. Mm-hmm. You're going to be able to showcase more of that talent than a guy just standing in front of a car.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just what I think.
No, for sure.
So, what kind of ideas do you like to bring to music videos when the people have budgets?
When people have budgets, I mean, when people have real budgets, I really write down like my treatments and stuff and just how we could really bring out your story and stuff. Because some people do be hitting me, but some people be hitting me to like do like bigger budgets, and I'll be ready for that, and I'll be writing the treatments and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, so you ready for the videos at the park or the video at the videographer's compound with the 3 rooms and the lights and the 10 models and the cars? And
I'm ready.
You ready for all that? Okay.
Because I've been in like big places, and I watched. Shout out Susie made it too. Shout out Susie made it. Okay. He's a big director from Empire and stuff. He showed me the ways like on how to like really to direct and really show to bring that picture out. Cause you know we worked with Stupid Young and we worked with like YG and like Mozzie and stuff, and like, you know, so it was cool. That was a cool experience when I was with him.
That's what's up.
He brought it out. But yeah,
that's what's up. So what sets you apart from other videographers in the Bay Area?
I mean, man, that's a good question. I mean, I'm just me. Like, I don't know. Like, people, like, you could just tell, like, on the gram, like, some people, they just be, like, I don't know. Like, I just be me. Like, I don't know.
You seem more chilled and down to earth and able to talk to than the average videographer. Some videographers really be feeling themselves. Yeah,
and it's just like, when you feel yourself too much, people gonna look at it like, you kind of doing too much. But me, I just want to talk. Like, you know, I'm just a regular person that's just trying to motivate the youth and just understand people and really talk to them deeply. I'm not just, oh yeah, I'm big dog. Nah, like, well, be cool. You feel me? Like, just talk to people.
Act like you've been here before.
Act like you've been here before. Chill out.
What do you think you have to do in the next year?
You want to say that again?
What do you think you have to do within the next year to get to the next level of perfecting your craft?
Honestly, be consistent and then build the right team and keep my circle small and just people that trying to help me mentally and just like help. Well, not of course help me mentally, but help me like build, like tell me what I need to do. Like, you know what I mean? Not tell me what I need to do, but tell me what I need to do better. You know, right now I got a good little small team right now. You know, so it's been going pretty well. So hopefully, like by the next year, we're gonna start going to shoots together and start really building like real.
So basically, you want a team that's going to keep it solid with you. Like, nah, bro, that's not the look right there. Or maybe we need to switch this lens. Or, you know, somebody that could put in input in a positive way instead of just being yes, man. Like, Kyle don't know everything.
Exactly.
As long as they're respectful with it, if they could put input, you want them to bring value to your team.
Exactly. And it's just not just me. It ain't all about me. It's about all of us where we, you know, we all working together.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And then, the way that I met you was with Unk the Hunk. Yeah. So how did you link up with Unk the Hunk?
So there's a producer named Jew did this one. Shout out Jew, man. I really appreciate you. For real. My boy Jew did this one. He be making beats, you know, one day, and then I pulled up on him. We shot a video for who we shoot for? It was like he did like an album. Like, he made beats, but it was like an album or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it was for Blaster. And then, you know, like, we shot at the shop at Dope Era.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I first met Unc and everything. Yeah, this Unc, like, you don't know Unc? I'm like, no, like, you know, I never really was outside like that.
Right.
You know, like, because I started, like, when I started to start my business, I started being inside more, started editing more.
Right.
So I like being outside now because it's like, I get to step outside and really meet new people now. So, like, you know, I was still learning and stuff. But that's where I met Unc, was at Dope Era. And, you know, we just locked in after that. And I started going with them to the clubs and started doing like club videos and stuff
behind
like that.
The scenes and
behind
stuff.
The scenes and like shooting his shot for his birthday too. And I really appreciate them for that.
That's what's up.
Really.
So did that help you gain more relationships?
Yes, it did.
I mean, obviously that's why we're here today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's some more advice for videographers in the Bay Area. You're not gonna start off your first video shooting for E40. You might have to do some behind the scenes for a couple rappers, hosting events, you know, maybe some club shows, and then, you know, build those relationships, get into music videos, but pretty much just get in where you fit in. Everybody starts somewhere. So I think that's really dope that you started out with Unc, as far as where I saw you, and then I just was following you on the gram, and like you just going up from there. Your growth is really dope, and I think it's motivational from a standpoint of, you know, you're a Filipino dude.
Yes, sir.
So the next Filipino kid growing up might see you and say, hey, I could do that too. And then, like you said, your background coming from a foster family, you know, the next guy in that situation might look to you for motivation. So salute for all that, bro.
No, it's love.
Anything else you want to mention to our viewership? Let people know what Kyle's got going on or anything else about you?
But, man, you know, But anything new? I mean, just new videos coming soon, and then the slides in. But new videos coming soon, and new content coming soon, and then hopefully by next year I get a podcast going. Hopefully, but yeah, that's pretty much it so far. But I'll keep you guys updated for sure.
And where can they follow you at?
They can follow me at VisualsByKyles.
Okay, that's what's up. It's VisualsByKyles. It's Mars Radio, and we out.
Welcome to Mars.